first opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Adam Jones makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 10.
And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And he'll step off. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And that misses ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Jimmy Paredes gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Davis.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. In time to first, and there are two away. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Scooter Jeanette comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped up, calling for it, Machado, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gallardo gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ryan Braun gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Coming to the plate now, Chris Carter. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Taking the turn is Braun, heading for the plate. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. Aaron Hill steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Trumbo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Matt Wieters will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Jonathan Scope steps in now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Mark Trumbo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alex Presley strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Center fielder, Alex.
Gallardo's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Trumbo has a read on it. In there, a base hit. And he'll start off the year right, as his first at-bat will go for a double. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Jonathan Villar will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding into the box, Eric Young Jr. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. One and one. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope, and he's safe. Scooter Gennett in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Number 2, Scooter.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. And they get the force for the second out. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Paredes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. J.J. Hardy is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giovanni Gallardo steps into the box.
Pitcher number 49.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after them.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ryan Braun digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In the air, out to right. Paredes giving chase. 1 out. Ready now, Chris Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chris Carter.
Gallardo into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Aaron Hill. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Alex Presley will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
He's set. Here it comes. High pop-up. Davis is there for it. And the inning is over. Jimmy Paredes is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Driven to right field and deep. Young ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Chris Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chris Davis is known, of course, for his work with the bat, but I like to think about that game in 2012 when he couldn't get a hit in 8 at-bats but still managed to earn the win on the mound. Something to tell his grandkids about. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
This is pulled into right. Young is there, one away. Manny Machado digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. That's by him for strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hill is there. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Jonathan Villar is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop, number 5.
Gallardo sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a rather easy first out. Eric Young Jr. stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. This one's flared out toward left. Trumbo is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jimmy Nelson, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jonathan Scope heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting,
Mark Trumbo comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Young waits on it. 1 down. J.J. Hardy is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
J.J. Hardy.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now to the plate, Giovanni Gallardo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hose.
Scooter Gennett comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit towards first. Davis over to his left. The tag, and he is out. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Trumbo shading to his right. 2 down. Ryan Braun will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. Adam Jones will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. First offering on its way. Hit to short. VR takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Jimmy Paredes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Presley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Chris Davis will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carter is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Chris Carter will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Aaron Hill will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Hardy will put the glove to this one for route number 2. Alex Presley stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Manny Machado will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a high strike there. 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Matt Wieters will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. This is in the air out to right. Young on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Jonathan Scope will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Hill's up with it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jonathan Villar steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Ryan Mattis is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brian Mattis.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Jimmy Nelson comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hand and what he can do.
Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Scooter Gennett will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Jonathan Lucroy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Ryan Braun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Brad Rock will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brad Rock.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Chris Carter gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Aaron.
A 3-run shot down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Aaron Hill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Alex Presley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Will Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Mark Trumbo stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1 and 2. In the air out to left. On the move is Braun. 1 away. J.J. Hardy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1 and 2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Brad Brock will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Young has a play, and that retires the side. Jonathan Villar digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. A quick out number 1. Eric Young Jr. digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And that's through for a hit. The pitcher, Will Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
A look at Young. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Paredes moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Chop foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Hardy's up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Corey Knebel will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Jimmy Paredes gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Chris Davis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Orioles down to their final out, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Fouled back. Comes set with the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.